Hey, how you doing, people? You're right. My name's Ritz. I'm back again trying to take you through the Doom campaign. And for 2.1, you're going to need mercenaries, Wakandans, or AIM. So, mercenaries, if you have mercenaries built up, I recommend you do use the mercenaries. Wakandans, if you have them built up enough, I would say they might work, but they're risky because they don't always perform. And I think they've got too many weak links, which is unfortunate because the opponents you're going up against, they're pretty tough. Um, if you are on your way to doing the Doom campaign and you don't have legendary character Doc Ock yet, then he's a really good character, and in order you need X-Force to get him. So that's Cable, Domino, Deadpool, X-23, and Negasonic. Negasonic is really good as well. They're all really good. Every single character in X-Force is pretty damn good. And Negasonic's probably one of the hardest ones to get because she's available on this node, which is so far down the player level. But she's worth the effort. She's not worth paying money for, but she's worth the effort to actually put the work in and the grind in for. So definitely try it if you can, if you're able to. And there's no harm if you miss out. Honestly, genuinely, you do not really, it doesn't affect you if you wait till the next round. So don't feel like, oh no, because this is a trick of the game to kind of make you feel as though you're going to miss out. You're not going to miss out. It's always going to come round and round again. And to be honest, even if you got her, you probably wouldn't be able to level her up to the point where you could use her straight away. It would probably take you about a month, probably take you a few weeks to a month to actually get her to usable. You might, if you've got enough resources, be able to do it straight away. But in order to actually get her to the point where it's going to take you a little while, by that time, most of the time, when you initially get the character, they end up sitting on the bench for a little while anyway. So don't be so worried about, oh, I need to get this character, I need to get that character. They just come round and round and round and round again. And with time, you actually do get all the characters. So don't be afraid of that. So we got through from 1.1 to 1.9, and we had this one left over, and I think I got through something like 2 or 3 characters on it, and I have been through it, but it was one of those ones where it was just squeezed through. And I think that is a pretty difficult node because I've actually used the same team for the next node and I got through that perfectly fine. So it's the different ones, because some ones they are where you have to kill a certain character, kill the operator, and when you have to kill the operator, you just go for that character and you just got to keep yourself alive until the whole thing is over. But as long as you get those characters down, you should be okay. So it's a little bit easier than when you have to kill every single member of the team anyway. But let's try this and see how far we get. I don't know if we're going to get all the way. I don't know if we're going to get through it, but it's just one of them tough ones. There's so many symbiotes. And the thing about mercenaries is, be honest with you, they're a great team. They're a really powerful team. Stupidly fast, and they just go non-stop, and they don't give you a chance to breathe. But they also have no real sustain. They don't have real armor. Shuri's there to try to keep them alive, really, more than anything. She gives defense up. She gives ability energy. Really, I don't know what she's doing at the back. But Merc Right Guard, he can do quite well. It's just that these lot give so many red dots on your head, make you a target in such a way that it's hard to stay alive. Let's see how they do. And the reason I'm rushing through it a little bit, because you can actually, take it and watch it at your own leisure. But some people are in more of a rush than others. So I don't want to kind of take all your time up. But they've got decent sustain. They're getting through this actually quite well. And I've had to do them up a little bit more than little bit more than what I did before, but not a lot. They're pretty much the same team which I've used. So they're all around that level 55 mark, to only one that's really kind of... So I've not even guided these. There are certain characters that you should be going for first. I mean, generally speaking, you want to take Else Bloodstorm out. You want to take these two Venoms out also. Then you've got two... They're all dangerous people, unfortunately. So the question is, do you go for the ones, these Venoms that are going to buff and heal block you and ability block you, or do you go for Rocket, who's going to attack once, and he's only going to attack once, and really, unless you attack him, but he's going to do that, which is unfortunate because that actually is a killer move which can take your entire team out. Got through that now, which is decent. We lost one character, which is not perfect. Oh no, we missed the whole exciting thing with where they talk to each other. Oh my gosh, what we're gonna do now? Right, so yeah, 2 stars on that, and I autoed that. Didn't point them in any particular direction. I just put it on auto. That's a team, so pretty much you have an idea of, if you're going to play it logically, if you're going to play it very kind of like chess, you might be able to get through that with characters who are less powerful than mine. However, what I'm trying to say is that if you want to guarantee yourself a path through, there you go. That's one way. And I'm going to show you the same team again anyway. So I'll show you the power levels on this one. And so on this one, you've got the same thing. You've got Mercenary Right Guard at 50,860. We have Shuri at 55,017. We've got Merc Lieutenant, who is... No, we're not using Merc Lieutenant because he's great, but he's not big enough. He's not strong enough to stay alive yet. He needs to be way more built up. He takes 2 or 3 hits, he's gone. Yeah, so 68,952. Wow. And Deadpool is 57,521, and Killmonger is 51,492. So all pretty much around that standard area. So Killmonger is at gear tier level 10 still. Taskmaster is at 13, and he needs to be, because he's actually the heart of those. He's the heart of the team. Shuri is at gear tier 11, and Mercenary Riot Guard is at gear tier 11, and Deadpool is at gear tier 12. No, he's at gear tier 13, sorry. There's no T4s on this team whatsoever, once again. But for this one, this is going to be an awfully long video, I feel like, because if I'm going to go through every single node to show you, then it's going to be a long video. So I might just go through half of it and then do another one for the next half. That might make more sense. It just breaks it down for you. It's a good team to use. It's a fun team to use. I don't think the Black Order is a fun team to use. I think the Black Order is really kind of just a little bit boring. Yeah, they win all the time, but they don't do anything fantastic. They don't do anything special. They don't entertain me. I need to be entertained, because that's the whole point, I'm sure. Right, okay. So I probably want to go for... I'm going to auto it again. I'm going to auto it again because I have already been through it, and this is just to give you an idea of if you can auto it through, then you can play your way through, guaranteed, right? And obviously, I don't like Emma Frost. Well, I love Emma Frost, but I don't like Emma Frost when she's not on my team. So she's got to go, right? And she's not going. And this guy is that the bane of your life is going to be Blob. As much as he's really hard to take down. Frustratingly difficult to take down. And I really wish that, yeah, come on, give him a bit of healing. Take him down, take him down, take him down, take him down. Oh, Deadpool's gone. See, the thing is, I've got 6 more characters and he's just not going, is he? He's just not getting. He's not shifting, which is really frustrating. And the thing is, he keeps on attacking you as well, and he hits you pretty damn hard. Come on, you can do it. Don't be a wet tissue. This guy's annoying. See, I think I like Pyro, especially when Magneto gets everyone bunched up and he just does his thing. Everyone just gets. They call me Mr. Bombastic. Yeah. Anywho, so survivability is there. They're literally, they're getting through it with a wink and a prayer, but they're getting through it, right? And I'm not even pointing really all that much. I pointed my character, I pointed the gun at Emma Frost really, and then I pressed auto. So that gives you an idea of how easy you can get through that. All the characters are hard to get through, but you want, if you have enough juice in yourself, you can still sustain yourself enough to get through. And let's remember, they don't have that great armor. They don't have that great a heal. Shuri does heal quite good, but she can't take them through whatever they're throwing at you. It's just way too much. These ones are a little bit easier, and the reason behind that is because I use I use different characters for these, right? So I'm going to take you through this one as well, and I'm going to leave it at that because otherwise it's just going to be a massively long video, and it's frustrating to sit there for God knows how long and just sit through watching somebody else's characters win or lose. However, I'm stupidly entertaining, aren't I? So, bask in my company. I'm joking. I know. I try to be as gentle as possible. I try to be delicate and nice, It doesn't always work out. Right, so I don't actually remember doing this one. Oh no. See, the thing about Minerva is so dangerous. I mean, you can take a lot of the team out, but you can leave Minerva. If you can't take Minerva out, then she literally will revive her entire team. And gosh. And the reason I'm going for Minerva first, I would have gone for Shuri first, but I just went for Minerva first because she got my attention. And it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but you do want to take Shuri out as well, because Shuri's just going to keep on healing the opposition's team. And it's just, what you're doing. You go through the effort of getting all their power, get them all on red, and she heals them up, and it's annoying. So hopefully she's going to go down at some point. As you can see, it's auto again, right? I'm just pointing them. It's just point and shoot. and she's got to go. Ideally, you know, Panther's got to go as well, because his ultimate is really, and 2 shockers ain't really all that great. And 2 visions aren't really all that great either. But we have to take M'Baku out, because if M'Baku starts to taunt, he's going to be really annoying. And we don't have time for these annoying things. It's still early in the day, and we've got better things to do than be frustrated by these annoying things. Woo! Power! Strength! Woo! Yeah, so we won that quite nicely, right? That was just walkthrough. And I think, yeah, that was a beautiful thing. And that's what you want, really. Because 3 stars gets you an autoplay. Bob's your uncle. We're done, right? So for this is going to be Spider-Verse hand. So if you have a strong hand team, and you use hand, good on you. I personally don't think anything bad about the hand team. I think for what they are, I think that they're actually alright. There's some characters I wouldn't even look at in terms of like, what is the point? But there are there's some positives, and if you can put them with some other people, that makes the team good. So yeah, hand. But yeah, we're not going to be using the hand for this. We're not going to be using too many other characters. We're going to use the Marauders, because we have the Marauders. If you don't have the Marauders, I'm going to make some suggestions, but I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to make another video for the next ones, because I think otherwise it's just going to get too long. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope I've not left it too long. I hope you're not sitting there waiting and moaning like, where is this guy? I hope it was okay. So my name's Ritz. I hope you got some enjoyment out of that. I had quite some fun making it anyway. All the best, everyone. Take care, and I'm going to literally post the other one straight after this one. So thank you very much for your time. All the best. Take care. Goodbye.